Next time you see Bog, tell me lightly.
I hope you came with. We can talk about whatever. Don't miss me too much.
Need something? These materials don't sell themselves.
Yeah?
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Yeah? That'd be a first.
All right, neighbor. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, all right. Now that is out of the way, we... Speaking of which, let me see that data you got. Ah, so the guy... Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neighbor?
Yeah, keep your panties. And... damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do...
This sounds like a goddamn
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the... Neighbor, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that we grabbed that little beauty.
All right, here is the plan. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of... In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who...
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm. I promise.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of... Now, both of you, get the hell at it.
All right.
In the fleet came out of the mud. We grind for every cred, and it shows. I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
You've got stuff to smuggle.
All right,
Got the stuff to
let's
hide.
get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior? Well, look at that. You followed my... Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn... Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up and I might... All right, Fleet. We've all got work to do.
guess.
Nice work on the
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars.
Get the folks at Mast to shift resources.
Yes, and I heard there were no...
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We take...
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information. Let me see what you... So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4.
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that... It sounds like you have... I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of... They have information about the ComSpike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find.
Fine. You keep playing along and go after the ComSpike. Lieutenant Toft and I... Perfect. Just stick with the plan and...
A lot of us had our doubts about you. But you're really making progress with this operation.
This mission is going to require
Sentiments
discretion.
are
We'll be here
shifting.
if you need us.
I have a gift for you. Try not to turn it into gold. I think I found something useful. Not with you.
I always thought E-leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to
All right,
raise one with
Jazz.
a pet.
What do you got?
Imagine having your own town.
According to the latest, the ComSpike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jemison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands.
I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, according to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning...
Basically, you bring...
You'd better. Oh, SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's if you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal. Perfect. Okay, so, in the meantime...
Oh, okay.
Privileges of... And you... I'm gonna leave that up to... If you get into deep trouble, at some point... But until... We'll talk later.
Need something?
I found a gift. I hope it's worthy of your gaze.
Captain, I think I found something useful.
So, what's the point?
Found something you might like. The way it's shaped reminded me of you.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit? Careful, the walls have ears. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you... I can do that. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, but make no mistake, once you board, the risk... This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it... Good. Then we have a deal. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, we'll talk more on the ship.
Try not to turn it into gold.
says you have a military background. You will disguise as you enter.
Hey, hello.
Howdy.
Yes? What?
Paul?
All right. When we get to the checkpoint, you see. Let me do the talking. Pretend you. Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do. All right. Then get comfortable. We leave for SY920
Excuse me.
immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
We'll graph jump the SY920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare.
Not my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, there should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance. There's an intercom there as well, where we can. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an. But if at any point. Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find.
Yes? What? You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. And you found the intercom. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get. I'm not worried. I'm sure you. Anyway, the door will let you. The uniform should get you through the.
evildoers won't be doing much evil anymore. Thanks to
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. They'll provide some. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another check this far down. You might need a clearance. We are of the same mind. This station has a lot of old arteries. The blood has gone dry, but they still connect. Look for a maintenance area. That should open a going dock for now.
You headed down to the engineering bay?
Not yet. Gotta get clearance at the security station and then head on.
Commander Natara, test flight for the latest prototype
How are the tests for the comm spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof.
Yu here. Goggles on. You are, and I've delivered you just as the Gado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bounds. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I like the confidence. Good luck if you make it out alive.
I've heard that
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
If you have experience flying.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Oh yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely... The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's attached to a prototype in one of our... We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types. But the results so far have been very... It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give... We'll be able to infer everything from... Not that we'd care about. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and in short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are Splendid. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention. You're right. I see. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Nataro's cumbers. The uniform you can get in the locker room area. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service.
I should stop letting my career define my self-worth. The project might not even exist tomorrow.
The more weight you carry, the broader your shoulders become. My respect for you grows by the kilogram.
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Rude. Couldn't you just trust me?
Right out the airlock you'd go, but I'd try my best not to enjoy it.
Commander Natara doesn't have the backing of the scientists here. I'm afraid Commander Woods might be
Pilot.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back.
Reporting for duty, pilot? Access granted. Be sure to head to the control.
From what I heard, they could be wearing a marine outfit. So stop.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
I thought you should be the first. To have it.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Yeah. Rook.
Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
The police protection.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising... I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation. Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. Is the last? Because if Delgado's right about. Sounds like you're on. I have to admit. Anyway, I've kept you.
Need something?
I always thought heat leeches were just pests. Imagine having your own terrible.
Long live the fleet.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the... No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact.
Estelle will be waiting at... I'd say don't keep her waiting.
And keep your eyes on... We are one step away.
In the fleet, you either put up.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her back.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours? I don't mind helping. All right.
I found a gift. I hope it's worthy.
You looking to start something?
I have a gift for you. Try not to turn it into that ship will carry the memory of your visit forever. Your raptors are as majestic as a...
Time is the sun, chaps.
Remember to turn in any. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
You're back. It seems you had quite the eventful mission. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. Honor, loyalty, and valor are exactly the attributes we admire in a CISDEF operative.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. That all depends on what you brought. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence?
I can take it off your hands once we...
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? The conduction grid?
That's brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know they're finally beginning to... It's long overdue. All right. I'll be looking forward.
Anything new to report? We'll be here if you need us.
I wouldn't want to be there in mass when the commander has to explain.
I found something you might like. The way it's shaped reminded me of you. I'm sure they're set. Captain, I think I found something useful.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
Keep it moving, keep it moving.
There's a bounty on you. Get that cleared as soon as possible.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today, the nearest kiosk.
Just looking out for you.
I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
You looking... Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts.
Fine. I'll transfer the credits and you can leave it in the usual place.
Are you serious? You're just gonna I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like... Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or he's also the greediest bastard. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep... The last thing I need right now is an amateur like you. Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna... You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus, and it's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can. Well, look at... Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bay. Oh no. Are you scared? Generdyne's got... I recommend you start... The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with... Anyway, you can find Komiko at... As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the tree. The rest is up to you, Rook. Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
I thought you should be the first to have it.
Whoa, Bad. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. Hey, it's your ass, not mine. Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings. Kinda weird. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage. So, what with the disciples? Can't blame a fella.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Stay out of trouble. We'll help.
You found a gift. I hope it's worthy of your gaze.
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you. I'm afraid that I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And at this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the... I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of them. Look, I'm running out of options. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou.
What do you think I should? It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou. You know what? You're absolutely right. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out. If there's anything else you need, as long as it doesn't get me into... Whoa. Okay, that's cool. I don't have time. I'm trying to be reasonable. You're just annoying enough that... Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps all... And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for... It was great speaking with you.
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
I think I found something useful. Not that you...
Cause any trouble? I'll track you. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines?
I know.
Using the secret techniques of aging. You. Yeah, you.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all.
Welcome. I can offer you a drink.
Chimera.
You kidding?
No, you people should leave her alone. I don't know. Chimera's nice, but they don't...
Yeah, sure. You debt collectors are low life. Now get out of my club.
Down your third velocity.
By the third Sorry, Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. If you want to talk to her, you could... Of course, access to the lounge is going to...
Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink like that anyway?
Well, let's face it, some people are just gifted.
Excellent. Please let us know. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
You good?
Yeah. You must be zoned out of your mind, because... How the hell did you... It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room, and I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing. Good luck. I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass.
What's up?
Try not to turn it into gold.
I'd be making a fortune if they'd understood.
Keep it moving.
This is now a combat zone. sensors are picking up.
I'm doing an all. I'm doing an all. Damn paparazzi! This is hopeless! I'm out!
Hey, listen.
mine!
It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours. How can I help you? And how can I not help you? Of course,